Today I'm going to be working in my laundry room slash pantry. It's really small, so I can't really get all angles of it in one shot. And this is the other side, and this is the side that I'm going to be working on. My husband and I had these custom shelves built years back before we moved out the first time. And this was what the original pantry looked like. It was just this one pantry here, and then this was just kind of like a little cubby in the wall with wire shelving. So in here is where I want to put a lot of the appliances that I housed in my garage in my last home. I want to put them into here, but as you can see, the space is a disaster. We've been here coming back and forth for a year now, so we just kind of threw things where they would fit or where I could find a shelf for them. But now it's time to really find a home for all of my items. My plan is to put appliances, try and put all the appliances up in these two shelves. And then down here, I want to use this for storage of, you know, the bigger bulky items that we buy, like water's down there. That's soda water, or forks, tins, there's dog food down there. So things like that I want to try and keep down here at the bottom. That is my new Ninja Foodie, and that is so heavy. I feel like that's the only place that I can leave it where I can take it out without needing assistance because it is so heavy. So that's probably going to stay right there. But other than that, I feel like all of this is going to come out, and then I would need to find another place for them. I'm thinking that for other stuff like storage bags and things like that, I'm going to try and use this side. It has a lot of space. So I know that if I use the space correctly, there's going to be a ton of it for me to use. I'll show you the inside of my pantry. It is a disaster. I really need to clean this as well, but I'm not going to clean it in this video just because I feel like doing two projects at once would really stress me out, and I am not about being stressed out when I'm organizing spaces. So hopefully I'll get to this soon, because I actually do have a lot of my pantry goods in boxes in the garage, and I'll show you what's going on in the garage. So this is the garage right now. For the most part, a lot of the boxes have been not cleared, but put up in the overhead storage. So it cleared some space down here. But what I'm going to be working on are all of these boxes over here. Garage appliances, garage appliances, garage appliances, and garage appliances here. So I put all of my appliances into larger boxes. I couldn't really stack my appliances up on top of each other, and that's why there's so many of them. So I want to try and knock out these boxes today. But as you can see, I mean, I still have some more kitchen boxes here. And I'm looking around, kitchen box. Kitchen miscellaneous. So there's still things that need to be taken care of. I did knock out quite a few boxes the other day when I organized my kitchen, and that video is going to be coming out soon. But I did organize the inside of my cabinets, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to share that with you. But for now, I'm going to share this video first. So let's go ahead and start this project.
It's been so long I can't remember your taste now, and the weight of your touch. It's been so long I can't remember what it felt like.
So I had put a brand new bag of rice in here. I guess it got really hot in here, and I think it bred some bugs, and it was so gross. I did have to throw it out, but I learned my lesson. I'm never gonna buy rice like that again. Or just keep it sealed. I guess that's the thing, keep it sealed. But actually I like to keep my rice in the freezer, that way that doesn't happen, but you can kind of see that right there. It's pretty gross. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up and wiped down. To wipe down my cabinets, I'm going to be using a new product, and it is a Swedish dishcloth, and I'd like to thank Espare for sponsoring this portion of today's video. What is a Swedish dishcloth? Swedish dishcloths are a durable and reusable cloth made out of cellulose. When you think of cellulose, you may think of a sponge. These cloths can absorb more than 20 times its weight in liquid, which is better than any ordinary dishcloth. So it's kind of like a sponge in a dishcloth. They are a great alternative to paper towels because they are reusable and can be washed up to 200 times. They are very unique and modern. I just love the blue color tones in the cloth, and there are also 4 unique and beautiful prints in one package. I mean, just look at how beautiful these prints are. No more eyesore rags or cloths to be left in your kitchen because these are gorgeous. They also dry very fast, which means they are a lot cleaner. You don't have to worry about bacteria building up in a wet cloth. I also noticed that dirt and grime stick to the cloth very easily, kind of similar to a microfiber cloth, but it also slides right off the cloth when you put it under running water. It cleans all surfaces very easily and safely. You don't have to worry about it scratching any of your surfaces. I was very impressed with how nicely it cleaned my stainless steel appliances with only using water. If you are somebody who likes to use soap and water, these hold soap in very well, and I was able to wipe down my counters with soap and water inside of the cloth, and it was amazing. If you are looking for a way to save money on paper towels, or just want to be a little more eco-friendly with your cleaning routine, maybe not using a lot of chemicals and just use water and soap, this product would be perfect for you. They really are of great quality. There's no scent or odor to them. So if you're somebody who thinks about those types of things too, these are perfect. They're easy to store because they are flat, and I loved that. Since I just moved and I don't have a lot of space, it worked out perfectly. I was able just to put them in a drawer really easily. So I'm definitely going to be making the switch, and I totally do recommend them if you're somebody who's in the market for a product like this. I will have a discount code. It'll be listed down below in my description box. Thank you, Espare, for collaborating with me today.
Don't speak, there's no need for you talking. Calling the highest sky. I ain't got the urge to leave. Come stay a little while. I've grown tired of wasting others. Hold off, steer me right. Ongoing, dried out silhouettes. I'm numb, you stay the night. Glory eyes for miles and days. Get out from under me. Troublemaker, plan my escape. The silhouettes give me away. These rocks on the solid bottom, calling the white line. No one wins this broken lotto. It's just me and the silent cry. I've grown tired of wasting others. Tie down these loose strings. I get lost in these dried out silhouettes. A new try, a new bet. Glory eyes for miles and days.
This is everything that I took out outside of the pantry and I just kind of put it on the washer and dryer. It's a little hard to work in this room just because there are doors everywhere. It's also very hot in this room. There's no air circulation, and so my husband put this fan outside of the door for me and it did help a little. I finally convinced him to get rid of the door between the pantry and the kitchen, which is something I had been wanting to do because I felt like it would allow me better use of these cabinets here, just being able to go in and open them and not worry about all the doors involved in just trying to get things done in here. So it was a little hard with space, I will say that, but the cabinets are all wiped down. I'm really loving the dishcloths that I am using. They work really well and it's just using water. So now I'm going to go into the garage and get the boxes out that I need. My husband had stacked a bunch of stuff on top of these particular boxes, so we needed to get everything off of the boxes and then move the boxes to where I was able to open them up. How many times could I possibly use the word boxes? But what can I say? That is where I am in life right now. I know a lot of you are in the process of moving or getting ready to move and have mentioned to me that these videos have helped you to get motivated to get started early, and that really makes me happy. I'm really happy that we can motivate each other because your comments really do motivate me to keep on going. As you know, my move was a big move, a big life change. We moved and downsized, and so when the decluttering was all said and done, it really took a toll on me mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so I'm trying to recuperate from all of that. It's been a slow process, but I've been allowing myself the time that I need to get back to normal. And I can say, as I filmed this video, I felt a lot more like myself. I feel like I'm ready to tackle these projects now. I'm still trying to figure out all of my new cleaning routines, just daily life routines. My daughter just started in-person school today, and so that's just another thing that I have to adjust to. Our initial plan was to have both kids do virtual school here in Texas for one more year, just so that we can have the flexibility to either travel, or if my husband had to go to work in Arizona for some reason, we could tag along with him. But it didn't work out that way because in Texas, my kids were not allowed to attend Texas online schools for free because they didn't attend a Texas school last year. So with Mikey, we're having to do private pay. So we are paying for his online school, and he wanted to do online school. We gave them a choice. Ileana wanted to go back to school, and so that is how it all worked out. So in that box is a scorpion. What the heck? I have to show you something that I found. Look inside of that box. Do you see it?
Scorpion?
Yes. So that really happened. There was a scorpion at the bottom of this box, and it was a pretty big scorpion. I tried to record it for you, but the camera wouldn't focus. It was just a little too dark in the garage. That was our worst fear, and that is one reason why I left behind all of my beloved plants that were outdoor plants, because we didn't want to bring scorpions back with us. So everyone that said I was using too much tape, I did not use enough tape. Obviously, I should have probably taped the entire box shut so that nothing could get into the inside of my boxes, but the scorpions definitely squeezed themselves into the little crevices in the boxes. Have any of you ever been stung by a scorpion? I was the only one in my family in the 8 years that we were in Arizona that got stung by a scorpion. In true mom fashion, I'm glad that it bit me and not my children or my husband. And I was glad for this because if it had ever happened to them, then I know what it is they would be experiencing, and I probably would be able to help them out a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that if my kids had got stung, I would have been in the ER right away. I waited it out all night long. I could not sleep. It's definitely something I will always remember. So I'm really considering getting rid of all of my extra crock pots, my roaster. I have the Ninja Foodie and that does everything, and I don't really have the space for all of this. So I think it's time to get rid of them. All of these crock pots that I've had are from my wedding. They were wedding gifts. That was 16 years ago. I'm ready to get rid of them. I'm now making a pile of things that I'm going to be giving away or donating. I did ask some family members if they needed any of these items. My mom's going to take a crock pot, and I think that was the only person that wanted something. Everything else is just going to be going to Goodwill. I needed some hydration. As I mentioned, it was really hot in this area and in the garage. I know it doesn't look that way, but I was sweating. I know that when I do big projects like this, cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, I am really sore the next day. So it really does give me a workout. But what I'm going to do now is just try and get things in this area or as organized as possible until I'm able to organize the pantry. For now, I just kind of stuffed things in there as I've been doing, just because it wasn't my focus for the day and I didn't want to even go there. I'm actually hoping to get my pantry organized sometime this week, and I definitely will be recording that for you.
Sing, won't you sing with me? Leave everything for me. Stay the night. Oh, miss your flight. Walk through the rain with me. Get soaked to the skin, feel free.
I am getting close to the end of my video, and I really want to thank you for being here with me and for all of your support. I'm going to be announcing the winner to my planner giveaway sometime later on tonight, probably after dinner or even after I put the kids to sleep. But there was a lot of entries. Also, too, just seeing so many new faces come out of the dark. I know that I was one of those viewers that was just kind of a silent viewer, so I totally get it. Thank you so much if you're somebody who commented, who wouldn't normally do so. I really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into the before and afters.